Hi guys, this is a quick video for those that have not been to Tony's live events or maybe joined during the last couple of years during COVID. It's also for a couple of my friends who are going who have not done as many of them. So I'll just quickly verbally go through this list and hopefully you will find some useful information here. So generally you'll hear Tony talk about playing full out, and I remember myself not fully understanding it. But now I do. So if he asks you to jump, jump. If he asks you to go hug or high five or whatever it is, just do what you're being suggested to do. Your experience will be that much more enjoyable and powerful. Register the day before. Mornings are super busy to register and to get in. Days are very long, 12 to 14 hour days. There's a reason for it. Just plan for that. Some people, I come from software development, 12 to 14 hour days is not a big deal. For many others, it is a stretch, but you do get the benefit. Room is going to be very cold, so bring layers. The closer to the stage, the colder, because Tony is on stage and he doesn't like to sweat, I guess. When you're sitting down, watch out for vents, because under vents it's going to be that much colder. There were a number of friends that would bring hats and gloves if you end up sitting closer to the stage at the West Palm location. So arriving the day before and staying an extra day or two, if that's possible. There's usually somebody wonderful like my team, Nanda, others that would set up a pre-party. This is mostly for plats. And this also gives you opportunity to register. And then there's usually somebody who will organize a post-party or just people will hang out. Opportunity to stay beyond the event also gives you a chance to decompress, and I know you'll be taking a lot of notes, so also clean up notes and digest some of this information before getting back to reality. Sit separately from your friends and loved ones if you come with them. That allows you to be more vulnerable, talking about stuff with strangers that you might not be as comfortable talking in front of the people that know you. And most of the people that you will encounter are amazing, so that's also an opportunity to make new connections. Most of the times, most of the events that I've been to, Wi-Fi is not working well. So if you have an important phone calls and whatnot, walking over to the nearest hotel or just going outside and using 4G, 5G, that's how I handle that. Think about where the crane camera is. So it's usually on the right side. Sitting on that side sometimes will block the stage or the screens with information. So I prefer to sit somewhere on the left or center. A few ideas on what to bring. So definitely reusable water bottle. There are plenty of water stations. My strong suggestion is to bring a tablet, not a laptop. So maybe the newest M1 or M2 Mac laptops will last a day. Previous versions and Windows versions did not. So I usually bring a tablet. So either iPad Pro with a keyboard, right? So not just a tablet, but tablet with a keyboard. These days I'm a huge fan of Samsung. Very good tablet. The reason is tablets will last longer and also easier to recharge. It's the same connection as likely your phone, and please bring a power bank. In most cases, there are no breaks for food, but for those that have experienced Tony events, there's quite a few upselling that happens. So if you heard the pitch for business mastery or whatnot, this is a good opportunity to go out and get some food, rest, stretch your legs. Otherwise, bring snacks and food. Think healthy, eat like an adult. What I've seen, the vendors have gotten better over the years. So convention center will have vendors, and there were even some options that were on the healthier side. I've also used Uber Eats quite a bit in order to deliver the food to the front door. If I felt like sushi or whatnot, you will not get that at the convention center. So consider bringing a couple of supplements and actively taking them. So cough drops, there will be a lot of screaming and dancing and movement. So cough drops help with your throat, because usually by day 2 you are screaming way more than usual. Multivitamin, I'm a fan of green powders, like athletic greens. Gives you a bunch of minerals, vitamins, and I would probably even do twice a day instead of just one portion. Electrolytes, probiotics, vitamin C is a great idea, and then whatever you usually take, vitamin D. There's also I felt the benefit of doing IV drips. If you're not familiar, it just goes into your vein and dumps a bunch of good stuff into your vein. There are a number of mobile providers that do this these days. If you just do search mobile IV drip on Google Maps, you'll find it. As far as note-taking, I would imagine many are like me who are typing much faster than writing. So I use a tablet with a keyboard. That's how I take notes, because I also cannot read my handwriting many times. And then using a tablet, I can pick it up, take a picture of what's on the screen, right, and continue typing. So I'm a big fan of OneNote, so that's where this note lives. But I've also used Evernote and Notability. So Notability is the iPad, iOS specific one. Specifically UPW, the event that is happening, so it's 4 days. It's happening right next to Hilton, so if you ever want to just to step away because you're overwhelmed, Hilton's a decent place. Like, it looks nice, there's good food, and there are usually a bunch of people hanging out there. So if you want to continue getting to know people, because there's quite a bit of value in that, like it's the community, proximity, Hilton's a good option. On day one, really consider not bringing as little expensive things as possible, because at the end of the day, you're gonna go on a firewalk, and they don't really allow you to bring backpacks, right? So if you bring a laptop, an iPad, and whatever else, leaving it in the room. I've done this 2 or 3 times, and it worked out okay, like nobody took it. But just think about grabbing an iPad, putting it under your armpit, and just walking out, leaving your food and things that are not as valuable in the room that you're gonna come back and get. All right, hopefully this is of value to some of you, all of you. I was very much looking forward to attending this event, but there's a business opportunity that I have to take care of. And I am very happy for all of you. All right, have a good day and have a fantastic event.